Hello, and once again, a warm welcome from the studios of BRTK in Lefkoshire. This is a Cup of Conversation. My name is John Ghazi, I'm your host. Today on the programme, and I'm always interested in inviting wonderful students, interns here at BRTK, and especially those from abroad. And I have a good friend. His name is Victor, but his full name, and thank God we have a friendship on Facebook, his real name is Ogunbode Victor Ayomide. Did you say that right, Victor?
Yes, very right.
Okay, we'll call you Victor. Yeah. That's how I know you here at BRTK. And Victor is a student at a university here, and we'll be finding out more about his life in Cyprus. So first of all, Victor, welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
Thank you for coming to BRTK. Now, you very recently started doing your internship with us here at BIDAC, although we met a few times over the past few months, because you've been on my radio programme, Take 5, with some guests. But before you find out more about that, tell me about yourself. Where are you from originally, Victor?
I'm from Oyo State, Nigeria, the southwest part of Nigeria.
Southwest of Nigeria, a lovely location.
Yes.
And you are studying at, is that right, Cyprus International University?
Yes, yeah, Cyprus International University.
In what department?
Radio and communication.
Right, so you are looking to go into the media?
Yeah, I've always loved media because when I was young, when I finished secondary school, I got into blogging and writing news, because when I was in school I used to, I was part of the press club. I think in school we usually have extracurricular activities like clubs, so I was part of the press club where we write the news, because I was in a boarding school and the students, they don't know what's going outside the school. So we used to write news for them, then on the assembly they will read the news to them. So I've always loved media, entertainment.
So you've always been in media.
Yeah.
So back at high school, you're saying that you were you vlogging back then? Blogging, vlogging, what were you doing back at high school? They're just making the news and giving it to your
in high school
friends?
I was just writing news, just read the news to the students. So when I finished, I started to write blog in Nigeria before I came here.
At school, did you ever have a school newspaper? Or was it just, I mean, how did you get the news? And how did you share it? Just by reading out at assembly, or?
We had a teacher who was our leader.
Yeah.
So he would bring the newspapers, like 5 newspapers from town into school. So we had a group, we would write the news, like the headlines. Then on the following day, that is on the assembly, they will read it to the students. So we get the news from our teacher, who brings it down to the school.
Excellent. So at a young age, you decided that you were into the media, into reporting. I mean, do you like getting news and reporting? Is that what you like the best?
Yeah, I really love to interview, like to ask questions, to know more about. So it was a pleasure for me every time there's a meeting to write news. I always love to go, so I write news and also read the news.
So a bit like me, you like to interview people, meet new people, talk with them, and then make notes and write about them. Yeah. Excellent.
Thank you.
So how did you come to Cyprus, Victor? What brought you to study here in the TRNC?
Actually, I came to study MIS, Management Information System, but because I really love entertainment, and it's not something that you really have to go to school before you know much about it. Yeah. So I was just like, okay, let me just kind of divert to this. So that's what I'm doing.
Did you hear about Cyprus from other friends, from relatives, or I mean, why Cyprus International University?
I didn't know about Cyprus before. Of course, I've heard about Cyprus.
Yeah, but you didn't have any connections?
When I was trying to kind of move to the abroad, because I wanted to study in the abroad, so one of my friends told me Cyprus is really nice and it's kind of cheap compared to other countries. Yeah. So I just Google Cyprus. Okay, it's a small island, this. So that's how I got to know about Cyprus. And it's really nice to be in Cyprus.
So what year are you in now in the university? How long have you been here?
I just finished my second year.
Second year? Yeah. So you have 2 more years to go. So you're halfway through now. Yeah. And that's why you've come to BRT to do your internship with us. Yeah. And I have to say you are very good.
Thank you.
Because you introduced me to a couple of musicians. Yeah. The last one we spoke with on the radio on my Take 5 show was Kevin Tita.
Yeah, Kevin Tita.
And hello to Kevin, if he's watching. And so you have a connection with music. I mean, I've interviewed over the years many African musicians, African writers, bloggers, fashion designers. There are lots of people here who are really doing a great job in Cyprus, lots of really talented students. But so what do you do? I mean, are you friends with all these people? How do you meet all these singers and musicians?
To me, I think African music is, African music is the best.
Yeah.
Afro-pop music. So when I listen to African music, before I get to meet them, I follow them anyhow I can follow them, maybe social media, if they have shows. So when I got to Cyprus, when I was in Nigeria, I didn't really meet many musicians. So when I got to Cyprus, I decided to start my blogging again.
Yeah.
So that was how I got to meet Kevin Tita, who was in charge of a particular blog in Cyprus. And through that, I got to follow some other artists. And through trying to cover entertainment news, trying to cover the shows, I got to meet other musicians. And I really want to say, like, my aim is to bring the Afropop into Cyprus. That's my aim.
Excellent. I mean, you are very, very talented when it comes to finding the right people. And we'll talk about your blog and your vlog, your video on YouTube in a bit. But so you meet these musicians and you interview them yourself. And I know my program, I gave you the chance to interview them as well.
Yeah, it was really...
So is that what you want to do when you graduate, to be a reporter? Do you think?
Not really a reporter. I wish to have like an interview show, but apart from interview show, I also wish to have like a show where I can get to connect with my audience, not just through the interview, but also to my. But I am surely going to go into interviewing, maybe reporting little, but sure interview.
So when you graduate from university here, do you want to continue your studies, or do you want to go back to Nigeria? What do you want to do? Or do you want to go to another country and do a master's somewhere else? What are your plans, Victor?
If I get a chance in Cyprus, Cyprus is really nice.
Yeah, you like it here?
Yeah, so if I get a chance in Cyprus, I'm surely going to stay in Cyprus.
Okay, so tell me about life in Cyprus as a student from Nigeria. So you came to Cyprus and you enrolled at the university, at Cyprus International University. Are you living on the campus, or are you living in Nicosia?
I'm living in the campus.
In the campus?
Polat, yeah.
What's it like being on campus? Is it fun? Is it good?
Being on campus is really fun.
Yeah.
Really fun because you just move from your class to your hostel. Your hostel to your
easy.
Class. Yeah, so you get to meet students, many students. Like if you are staying outside, you may not really get to meet many students outside, but when you're in school, you have varieties of students from many countries. So it's really nice staying in school because I don't have to, personally, I don't like catching the bus every time. Yeah,
I mean, I see, when I come to work every day, I see all the buses with the students packed, full. So you're lucky, you don't have to travel, no commuting. You're on campus.
On campus.
Is the campus good for you? After school, for instance, do you have the chance to be able to find somewhere to eat, to drink? Is there a chance to get money from the machines, from the bank machines? I mean, is there campus life at the university?
Yeah, in school, in the campus, actually, there's like I think 2 or 3 ATM machines to get money. There are restaurants. We have African restaurants.
Really?
Oh yes. So,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we have African restaurants in school. Yeah.
So are African students preparing the food? Who prepares the food?
Yeah, the Africans, they prepare the food.
Really?
Yeah, for many countries.
Tell me about African food then. What do you like most when you go to the African restaurant?
I like jollof rice.
Yeah.
Jollof rice. And I also like the swallow food. We call it swallow food. Maybe amala or something. So that's just basically
Is it good quality food? Do you enjoy the food?
Good quality food.
Like how your mum would make back at home?
It's imported from the African countries. So
Yeah.
they're really doing a nice job trying to, so that we won't miss home too much.
Yeah. You don't miss mum's cooking too much when you have African restaurants?
And I cook a lot too. I like cooking.
Really?
Yeah. So
Excellent.
it's really good.
What do you think of Cypriot food? Do you like the kebabs and the traditional?
Kebab, durum. There's one, lahmacun.
Lahmacun?
I like lahmacun.
Turkish pizza?
Yeah.
So you know all that as well?
Yeah.
Excellent. So you enjoy campus life at Cyprus International University. It's good to have the chance to be able to go straight to your room when you finish your lessons or meet with your friends straight away. And is there a big nightlife? I mean, can you go to, I mean, are the restaurants open until 10, 11, or is there a time when it all finishes?
Yeah, there's a restaurant. I'm sure they close by 12.
Yeah.
Even the African restaurant, they close around 11 or something. And apart from that, the school organizes, we have a student group that is approved by the school. So the school organizes, let's say, different shows and different nights for students inside the school.
Excellent. So there's something to do at night as well. So if you're bored in your room, you can go and watch a show or
hang out with friends.
And I'm sure there are many groups as well. You know, that you can be a member of.
Yeah.
Social groups, cultural groups. Are you a member of any group like that? Are you a member of any clubs or not really?
Like, I'm part of the computer club.
Yeah.
I do web design.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You have your vlog.
Yeah, so I'm part of the computer club. I'm also part of the radio and TV club. And also the church. The church is very engaging because I'm a Christian. So I get to go to service on Sundays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Yeah, so that's
excellent. Very good. So you're very active. You're enjoying life here. You seem very positive, Victor,
sure.
about this. And that's really good to see. You know, you've got the very positive smile on your face. Very, very down to earth, charming young man. I'm sure your parents are very proud of you.
Thank you.
Well done, Victor. Victor, I want to ask you because you are into media, and you know, years and years ago, we had newspapers, then came radio, then came television, then came the internet, and you are now a blogger, a vlogger. How did you get involved with blogging? I mean, you started this back in Nigeria at high school, yeah? So why did you want to go that way? Is it because everyone was on the internet, everyone was on YouTube, everyone was on social media? Is that why you wanted to go in that direction? How did you start?
When I finished secondary school, high school, I read a particular blog, a particular post about the fact that the internet or the technology in 50 years is going to take over the world. Yeah. There are some particular jobs. Growing up, I was hoping to become an accountant. Like I was hoping to go to office 9 to 5. Yeah. So I got to know that all these jobs they would wear out and the technology and the internet would take over. So I was like, no, I don't want to do this. So I read about internet a lot when I finished high school because we had a long break, so I read about internet and technology a lot. So I just fell in love with internet and technology. Yeah. That's why I decided to go into it.
So you thought technology is the way forward. Yeah. And so you wanted to do something linked with technology. Yeah. So you share everything on your videos. So do you have a? So is it? What's the name of your blog or your vlog?
It's Elite Ambassador because that's my nickname, Elite Ambassador.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So that's the name of the channel.
And what is your vlog about? Tell us a bit about what we can watch when we watch your vlog.
The reason why I started my YouTube vlog was because I wanted to get myself out there because I didn't have a chance to maybe start a radio show, a TV show, because I'm still young, I'm inexperienced, I don't really know so I wanted to do something that would, like, if I watch it, I would be able to, okay, these are my flaws, these are my strengths, these are my weaknesses. So
Yeah.
that was the reason why I opened the blog. So I talk about many things. I talk about my experience in Cyprus. I talk about movie reviews. I talk about politics going on in Nigeria. Anything interesting or anything trending, I just talk about. So when I finish and I watch it, I feel like, okay, this is nice. It's just a video to just assess myself, and know my weak points and where I need to grow.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I opened.
So you're looking at yourself on the screen to see how it works out.
Yeah.
See if what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong.
Yes.
I should take your advice.
Yeah.
Victor, you talk about everything, you know, a variety of subjects.
Yeah.
But what's your favourite subject to talk about? I mean, what's your passion in life? If they gave you one subject to talk about as a vlogger, what would you choose as a subject?
Movies.
Movies?
Yeah, I love movies.
You love movies?
Yeah, and I can really criticize movies. So when I watch movies, I say, oh, this is not right. This is where you can improve. This is where you can do. Yeah, movies.
You know what? Funny thing is, before the interview right now, before we were in the studio, the program before us was in Turkish, a program about film critiquing and talking about the films, old, new, what's showing at the cinema at the moment.
Yeah.
So that would have been a great program for you, but unfortunately it's in Turkish. But
no problem.
next time we'll do it in English with them.
Thank you.
But so, what type of films do you like to watch then, Victor?
I like to watch, first, I like to watch Nollywood movies, that's Nigerian movies.
Nollywood?
Yeah, in Nigeria we call it Nollywood.
Nollywood, not Bollywood as in
Bollywood.
India.
Yeah, and Hollywood in America, but in Nigeria it's Nollywood.
First time I've heard that word, Nollywood.
Really?
Okay, so you have there's a Nollywood business in Nigeria.
Yeah, it's really great in Nigeria because the Nollywood business is really great.
It's big.
Yeah, really big.
They make lots of good films.
Yeah.
Are they like the Bollywood films where you have the girls and the boys and the dancing and the singing? Or is it,
No, not
nothing like that.
Just drama, thriller.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of action and romance. Yeah, just that.
Nollywood. I had to look that up. I'll look that up on the internet.
Yeah.
So first of all, you like Nollywood.
Yeah, I like
films from Nigeria.
I also like K-pop, Korean movies. The Asian movies generally, and maybe a little bit of Hollywood.
But funny you should say about Korean, because K-pop is becoming very popular now around the world.
Yeah.
There's a band, I think, is it BTS?
Yeah, BTS.
They're very popular at the moment.
Yeah, they're like 8. Yeah.
They're going crazy for.
I follow them too, so I know more about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. So you like very international things, don't you?
Yeah.
You know, you're following what's going on around the whole world.
Yeah, because I'm conversant with the internet.
Yeah.
So, and I'm on Twitter, what is trending, I go to Turkey, what is trending in Turkey, what is trending in Cyprus, what is trending in Nigeria, what is trending in America. So I'm always on the internet.
You are a real hands-on, very queued up guy who knows what's going on in the whole world.
Yes.
You're very clued up on what's going on. Very interesting. And so let's come back to now you living in Cyprus. When you share information about Cyprus, are you sharing about what you've experienced here? You know, today I went to this location, or I had this problem, or I had this good experience. I mean, what do you like about Cyprus? I mean, because you are very positive about Cyprus. I mean, do you like living here? You like the culture? Are the people good to you?
I like here because the Turkish Cypriot people, I must say, they are really nice.
Yeah.
Really friendly, accommodative. You don't have a problem with them. So when I talk about Cyprus, I talk about my experience personally.
Yeah.
And, I like to be very frank and to be very truthful.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what I experienced. I did a video about studying in North Cyprus. It's on my channel.
Yeah.
So I talked about some of the things you are going to experience in North. I mean, I've been here for 2 years.
Yeah.
So I know what's going on. So I really love Cyprus, and I just say what I think personally.
Yeah. You are very, very talented, because you came as an intern and you were already ready to go on my program, and you introduced me to a musician like I said last week, Kevin Tita, and then you said, well, can I ask him a few questions? So you were ready with your questions. You are very well organized, and I think that's what shows in your whole life. You know what you want, you go for it, you know what to do, very experienced. Have you learnt a lot in your course here? I mean, has studying in North Cyprus and at Cyprus International University been helpful to you in what to do? What have you learnt so far in 2 years into your course? Have you done a lot of radio work, TV work, reporting? What have you learnt so far?
The first thing I've learnt is networking.
Networking?
Yes.
Yeah.
When I got to Cyprus, I got to meet many people. Even when I was in Nigeria, I didn't really meet many people. But when I got to Cyprus, through the musicians, the artists, the promoters, and some of them, I got to network with many other people. Even some people in Nigeria that I didn't get to meet, when I got to Cyprus, I was getting to meet them. So it's really nice when it comes to networking, like meeting new people in Cyprus. And also in Cyprus, I've got to discover more about myself. When I was in Nigeria, I didn't really like to be on the camera. Yeah,
like you are now.
Yeah. I'm always nervous, but now I think I've grown to love the camera. Like every time I snap, record video, and also I've learned to be able to be public, like speak publicly.
Yeah.
But when I was in Nigeria, I couldn't do that.
You couldn't do that.
Much. So I've learned a lot in Cyprus.
Because when you are speaking as a vlogger in your video, you are speaking to the camera.
Yeah.
So how does that work? I mean, do you use your own mobile phone camera?
Yeah,
or do you
I use my phone.
So you use your phone?
Yeah, I have.
You set it up?
I have a tripod.
Yeah.
In my apartment. I just have a small space. So I use this phone actually.
Yeah.
Then I set it, I have a tripod, then I record myself. I also edit the videos myself.
So how do you edit? Is it again edited on, do you have an application or?
I use the application on the system.
Yeah.
Adobe Premiere Pro. I used to edit.
So you do your recording.
Yeah.
You edit.
Yeah, and I also promote it myself.
And you promote it yourself. Yeah. It's a one-man show.
Yeah.
But isn't it good though? Technology allows you to do this.
Yes. Yeah.
You don't need to go to a studio like this to record yourself like we're doing now. Yeah. In the comfort of your own room, your own home, with your mobile phone.
I do 2 phones. I do 2 phones, just
he's got 2
different angles.
And then you mix them together.
Yeah.
Like my cameraman, like my director does now.
Yeah.
Going from one camera to another camera to another camera.
Yeah.
You're learning very well. You're doing very good.
I learned everything online. Everything online. How to record, how to edit, how to prepare for the show, how to write the script. Everything I learned them online.
How often do you add a new video to your YouTube channel?
Once per week.
Once a week?
Well, yes.
So at least once a week you have something new?
Once a week. But during the exam time or during...
Of course.
I just...
You have to slow down a bit.
Yeah.
And at the moment you're in between semesters.
Yeah.
The fall semester is finishing now, and we have the spring semester coming up in February. But I want to ask you, do you get feedback from those who watch your videos? Do they see you at university and say, it's Victor?
Yeah, I have my friends.
Yeah.
The first people that watch my videos are my friends.
Of course, those who know.
My classmates. And
yeah.
So I really love to get the feedback. I love when someone tells me, this place, you didn't do well. Maybe I will feel bad, but I would go back and check, and because it helps me a lot to improve. So I really get feedback, and I love getting feedback. I love it.
Yeah. So, but normally they are encouraging you to to keep on.
Yeah.
And I think it's good to have your point of view about life in Cyprus, especially because maybe other people living in Nigeria who want to come and study here, they can listen to what you're saying, and you can give them advice. You know, you will experience this if you come here. Maybe you should do this. Maybe you should do that. So you're giving advice, really, to other people, aren't you?
Yeah, I have a video on that, but let me just say a little about that. Cyprus is really nice. It's really okay to study.
Yeah.
Very good to study. But due to the language differences, language.
Yeah, there could be a problem.
Yeah, there could be a problem like finding job is very scarce. Yeah, very scarce. So if you are coming to Cyprus to study, it's really nice. We have, even the weather is not that bad. Maybe the cold is much, the winter.
Yeah, we've had a very bad winter at the moment.
Yeah, this year, but it's really okay. It helps you to know more. It helps you to like know different things about different places, not just be in one place. So Cyprus is really okay to study, apart from the language differences, the barrier.
Well, language is a barrier in every country you go to, so you have to learn to adapt to that country. But do you travel around? You are based in the campus, so you don't have to have a car, you don't have to travel anywhere. But do you go around? I mean, have you, since you've been here for the past 2-3 years, have you gone to places like Famagusta, to Kyrenia?
Yeah.
I mean, have you experienced the island in that respect? Traveling.
Last summer, I was in Guinea.
In Guinea.
Last summer for 3 months.
Staying there.
Yeah, throughout.
Where?
Around before Barish Park.
Yeah.
There's a market.
Yeah.
There's a supermarket before Barish Park.
Well, you have a friend there.
Yeah, at the back of the place. I think there's Soli or something. Yeah, I stayed there.
With a friend?
Yeah, with a friend during the summer.
Wow.
For 3 months.
For 3 months. And what did you do during that time in Guinea?
I was working.
You were working?
Yeah, I was working.
That's really good.
Then I have visited Famagusta, I think, twice.
Yeah.
I visited Kevin Tita because Kevin Tita stays in Famagusta.
Yeah, because Kevin Tita, who is a singer, he's actually based in Famagusta, EMU.
Yeah, so then I visited Lefke because we went for our church. We organized a strawberry tour where we visited the strawberry farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've gone to Lefke. I've gone to, I think that's just Lefke, Famagusta and Guinea. That's just 3 places I've been to.
That's enough. You've seen all the good places.
Yeah.
You've experienced.
I've been to everywhere in Nicosia. Trust me, everywhere in Nicosia I've been to.
Tell us a bit about the musicians that you introduced me to, because I know there's a big scene here. Lots of African students, and so lots of concerts, lots of musicians from Africa performing. Are they popular, these concerts that you?
Yeah, the first thing I got to know about Cyprus entertainment in respect to Africans is they are not known to the locals. They are only known to the Africans in Cyprus.
Yeah.
So that was the reason why I decided to connect with them and try to bring the Afro pop and the African music into Cyprus with the help of Bayrak International FM.
Yeah.
So we have many of the artists. I think you've only met 2. D-Mix and Kevin Tita. So we have many African artists. They are not really popular to the locals because they don't. So with the help of Bayrak International,
we're trying to promote the artists. D-Mix and Kevin Tita. I've had other groups, M3B, I think there was M3B, they were with us. And I remember, although it didn't happen in the end, but there was meant to be a concert with a very famous African musician, D'banj, I think.
D'banj, yeah.
He was meant to come, wasn't he? But at the end, he couldn't make it. They couldn't bring him over.
He's a very big artist in that.
Yeah, but do you think he might come in the future? Maybe.
Maybe it depends on the show promoters.
On the promoters. Yeah. But it's a big thing, though. And African beat music is very popular, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very popular. Like, people in Cyprus, they really need to know because African music is very good, very good. So,
how would you describe it, Victor? I mean, if you had to describe African beat music, I mean, we all know the African sounds, but the words are very powerful, aren't they? I mean, when I listen to some of the words, the lyrics of some of the songs, it's all about, life.
Yes.
And the truth and what's going on in everyone's life. How would you describe the music of African people?
I would say one of the best things we have in Africa is writers. We have the best writers. Some of these artists, they don't write the music by themselves.
Yeah.
We have writers that write for them. So
good writers.
Some writers, they can't sing, but they can really write. So I think the impact of the writers in the African music is very essential. And also the producers. We have a lot of talented producers because they make the Afrobeat, like they make it by themselves.
Yeah.
So I've learned a little bit about producing at one point in time, but because it's very hard, so I decided to leave it. But the producers and the writers, they are really good.
I know that a lot of students here who are involved in music, like you make your own videos. A lot of them make their own music here as well. They do their own recordings in private studios.
Yeah, private studios.
And I mean, it's really, really good. It's amazing what comes out of these studios. Do you think Cyprus is a good place to maybe be creative like this here? Because it's such a relaxed atmosphere.
There's no natural disaster, nothing. You are everywhere is easygoing.
Yeah.
Nobody's disturbing you. So it's very relaxed to do anything you want to do.
Yeah.
Media, singing, acting.
Yeah.
We have Africans coming up with movies. I don't know if you've heard about that. Like movies within the Africans. So because in CIU we have a cinema in CIU. So when they release the movies, they get to show it to Africans in cinema.
Yeah.
So it's really nice in Cyprus, no problem. It's very good.
So it's good. It's a good place to maybe be inspired, to be creative, to do what you want to do, to release your energy in a good way, music or acting or writing, like you do.
Yeah.
You're a very positive guy. I asked you about the future before, and you like living here. But what is your dream, Victor, in the future? When you finish your studies, do you want to develop what you're doing now? I mean, you are a very good reporter. You are very good at communicating with people. Yeah. What's your big dream at the end? What do you want to do?
My big dream is to be in entertainment.
Yeah.
Any part of entertainment, media, music, acting, movies, entertainment one. Then I also love business, so I'm looking forward to having a business, like different kind of businesses.
A media business maybe?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Media and business.
Open up a station?
Yeah.
Or a newspaper, or I don't know, whatever you want to do.
It's in media and entertainment.
What do your family say about this? Because it's an unusual choice of career, isn't it? I mean, like you said, you were thinking of being a businessman, office job with your tie and your suit, but you said no to that. You don't want to work 9 to 5. But what do your family say about what you're doing, your choice of career?
I really love my parents because they don't, because in Africa, there's this myth about parents influencing their children about what to do. But my parents, they are not that kind of person. When anything you want to do, as long as it's okay and it's good, they support you. So I don't have a problem with them. When I told them I want to go into radio, they said no problem. It's really nice. So I don't have a problem with that from my parents. Yeah. They are very supportive. Very, very supportive.
That's really good. Yeah. That's a good thing to have behind you, because to feel that they are behind you helps you to move forward and do what you really want to do. But I can't believe that you started off at high school, back in high school, this career, and here you are now at university in Cyprus, doing what you want to do, what you love.
I really hope to maybe start something before I finish university.
Yeah.
Start maybe a show or anything, maybe.
But what show? Radio show? TV show?
I love
YouTube show?
I prefer radio.
Yeah.
But I can also do TV. But I prefer radio.
Do you have a radio station at the university? Is there a CIU radio?
We have CIU FM.
FM?
CIU FM.
Maybe you could apply there and do a radio show.
Yeah, I was part of the radio and TV club. So sometimes we get to see how the system works, how they upload the music, how they do. So maybe I would get a chance to do that.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
That's really, really good.
Thank you.
But you are very talented. And what's coming up next? I mean, have you thought of your next video that you're going to record? What next subject?
On my channel?
Yeah.
Yeah, they just, this previous week, they just concluded the Consumer Electronics Show 2019. It's called Consumer Electronics Show, where they unveil different new technologies and new electronics. So I want to talk about the top 10 electronics, the new top 10 electronics that they just unveiled, like different. We have what do I call it? And a technology instrument that can, let's say, it's self. It can do what you want it to do for you.
Yeah.
Like if you tell the equipment, like, play this radio for me, okay, tune into Barak FM, just with your words.
With your voice?
Yeah, it can
play the radio?
Yeah, play
Back National?
Yeah, so there are many electronics they just unveiled. So I'm looking forward to talk about them, the top 10. And I'm also looking forward to talk about the new movies, because in Nigeria, during December, January, they release new movies to cinemas.
But how do you watch them though? If they released it in the cinemas in Nigeria, how do you get the chance to watch? Are they online?
Yeah, some of them do upload online.
Really?
Netflix, other.
Do you ever go to cinema here in Cyprus? Do you ever watch any?
I've gone like twice or thrice. I watched Avengers. I watched Black Panther.
Ah.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
So you like action movies like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Superhero movies. Excellent. But you follow what's going on in Nigeria online?
Yes.
Because you are here, obviously studying.
Yeah.
You can't go to cinema in Nigeria, but you make your, you watch the film, you make your own reviews.
Yes. I watch the videos first. Then I read the comments from the viewers. Like some people that have viewed it, I read their comments, I get their reaction. I ask my friends, okay, you've watched this movie, what do you think? I get their reactions, I get my reaction, I join, then I do my video. So that's how I make my videos.
That's really good.
Thank you.
How many videos do you think you have on your YouTube channel now? How many have you done? Have you counted? Have you seen the list?
I have like, I think 15.
15?
Yeah.
Not too many?
Not too many, because I just, before I started using my phone, I was just using my voice.
Ah.
So I was using my voice, then I would display the movie. Then later I started using my phone, but there's no really time because of school and combining school, and so I just try to do.
But now that you have your smartphone, you can do your videos. So you have 15 videos there, and give out the name again. You said it very quickly, and it's your nickname. You said the name of your
Elite Ambassador. Elite Ambassador.
Elite Ambassador.
Yeah, Elite.
Alex. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can find Victor on YouTube.
Elite Ambassador.
And the next one should be coming out soon, a new video.
Yeah.
About technology.
Yes.
He's researching now the latest gadgets.
Yeah.
But you can't get them here though, can you? That's a problem.
Sometimes you have to order them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can order online. Yeah.
Order online.
Yeah.
But you can really enjoy watching your videos and learn more. You have, you have a great talent for picking up things, meeting people, introducing people. You've introduced me to many people, and I think
Yeah, I wish to introduce more if you want.
No, you can. Yes, you can. Okay. Give me a list.
No
You can lift some more people.
No
But is there any concert coming up? Any event coming up within the African community soon? Is there anything that you'll be following? Because I know that there are lots of groups, lots of activities going on within the African student community in Cyprus. Is there anything that you can share with us about what's going on?
There's going to be a Nigerian night.
When is that?
I think next Friday at Near East University. Next Friday.
Next Friday?
Yeah, at Near East. I think Kevitita is also going to perform. We are going to have many artists performing.
Right.
So that's just for now. That's January 23rd at Near East University.
So when you have an event at another university, do all the students from around the country come to that university to that event?
Yes.
So you'll be going from Cyprus International University to Near East University.
So I'll also be there to cover the events on my channel.
Yeah. And so, do you film?
Yeah, I film. I film.
So we can watch your filming?
Yeah.
So next Friday,
Yeah.
Nigerian night,
Nigerian night around 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Yeah.
at
Near
nearest university at the campus.
yeah.
Is there a forum or is there a page or a website that you can all get together and share this information with?
Yeah, we have different groups. We have Nigerian Students Union. We have Nigerian Students Union, Turkish Zone. Like all the students in Turkish from Nigeria or from Africa, we have from different countries, so they get to join. They get to join the group, and we also have these social groups in each university. Like in my school, we have the Nigerian group, CIU. In Near East, they have Nigerian group Near East. In EMU, they have Nigerian group EMU.
Yeah.
So different groups where we connect.
But everyone comes together,
Yeah.
all the nationalities, and you said you've made lots of great international friends staying on campus at CIU. You enjoy the Cypriot life here, meeting with the Turkish Cypriot students as well and the people here. You are a very positive guy, Victor.
Thank you.
And I hope this continues this way. Good luck with next semester.
Yeah.
And completing your second year.
Yeah, thank you.
In the Department of Communications at CIU. And I'm sure we'll be hearing more from you in the future.
Sure.
But good luck with your internship here. You just started officially this week.
Yeah.
I wish you all the best for the next few weeks.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Victor.
I really appreciate it's very nice in here.
We appreciate you coming here.
Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure. Keep up the good work. Take care, my friends. Well done.
Bye.
And with that, we've come to the end of my wonderful interview, interesting chat with a very talented, very humble, as we say, effendi in Turkish. He's a gentleman, Victor, and I hope you enjoyed our chat. Hopefully, more guests, more different topics next week on another Cup of Conversation here at BRT2 in the studios of BRTK in Lefkosha. And for next week, take care and go well. Bye-bye.